How y'all doing? I hope well. It's your old pal Melissa Joy. And I'm stuck in the house, not just because of quarantine, but because it's snowing out. During 2020, one of the groups that I sewed for was Project Linus. Their mission is to provide love, a sense of security, warmth, and comfort to children who are seriously ill, traumatized, or otherwise in need through the gifts of new handmade blankets and afghans lovingly created by volunteer blanketeers. I opted to make some larger ones for teenagers because babies tend to get a lot of attention. As you can see, quality control had to approve, so I always double wash everything before I send it out. Anyhow, the woman who runs the chapter that I sent the blankets to reached out wanting to know if I could make her a simple rectangular valance, and I was glad to. I made a video since it seems that a lot of people get into sewing because they want to make curtains. So this is a tutorial on how to do it. Chair thief. Chair thief. Start by drawing a rectangle. The body itself is 14 inches. There is a 3-inch opening for the curtain rod and a 1-inch piece at the top. Double the top measurements. I didn't indicate it, but add a 1/4 inch to the curtain rod area so that it can slide around. This curtain will have a 1-inch hem. I came up with 24 inches. The fabric I was sent was 54 inches, so I opted to make each piece 27 inches to start. That way I could trim away any excess stuff. The finished product winds up being 19 inches. First, you must iron your fabric. That way, your lines will be straight. I had to change the thread on my serger. The easiest way to do this is to cut the threads that are already in, tie them off, and feed through the needles. Make sure to have long tweezers, which should come with your serger, but it's easy enough to pick up. Please be patient. Sergers tend to know when you are in a hurry to thread them, and then they'll tangle. Luckily, these machines do have a threading map on the inside. Make sure that your thread tree guides are up, because otherwise the machine will tangle, and then you'll be really, really frustrated. Start by pressing in the sides of your rectangle. It's going to basically be turn over, about your serging length. Or the most you want to take it in is maybe 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch. Can mommy do work? No, mommy, of course you can't do work. I need attention right now. Right now! Look at me! Look at me! When starting a new project, it's always good to change your needle. I'm not always good about remembering to change my needle, so I try to change it at least once a week. Stitch down your sides. After you've stitched down your sides, go back to your ironing board and press in the top and the hem. One thing that's nice about this check is that the lines are already there, so you'll be able to follow them and make it straight. If you're doing 2 panels, like I'm about to do, make sure that the lines are lined up so it looks continuous. You don't want it to be that, say, one panel has like the blue line and then the next panel has the white line. You want it to sort of line up. So it's one continuous blue line, one continuous white line. If you go offline, just go back, correct your stitching, blending into the row, and seam rip out what isn't right. Everybody makes mistakes. I can't stress that enough. Give it a quick wash and a press, then you can hang it up. This is how it looked in the client's house, and she was real pleased. Anyhow, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you real soon.